Georgette remembers when her father first started the family business nearly 4 decades ago.
We started the business with nothing, with no capital, no bank loans.
It has since become a local staple for generations. But instead of expanding, it had only downsized to this new location.
So 26 years later, we have a structural problem because the load was too heavy on the roof and it collapsed.
She did not qualify for any loans at the time. She had to choose between her house and her business.
It's pretty difficult. I mean, I've applied several places and been denied. So I made a very tough decision. I ended up losing my home in order to save the business because there were so many lives connected. All of my employees are like family to me. It was like pulling teeth with no anesthesia to just build it back up.
Financial services in the United States are mostly available to those who already have assets and years-long financial stability, as shown by their credit score. And that's why many people of color, especially living in areas like these, do not necessarily qualify for the loans they need in order to buy their first-time homes or start their small businesses.
First AIM Church of Los Angeles, the oldest African-American church in the city, has been trying to bridge this gap. Since the infamous 1992 riots in Los Angeles, Pastor Edgar Boyd has been working with local banks to create a microfinance program for people who do not meet average loan requirements.
We're economically 10% of the strength and the ability to encourage, to amass resources to help our own young people, our own young families to become entrepreneurs and to have access to capital, because it almost takes money to get money.
Although the black community has come a long way since the civil rights movement, Boyd says a lot more needs to be done to bridge the economic gap.
If we're only 1/10 of the economic strength of the average white family, it's going to take a whole lot more than a small amount. We've got to make sure that we put the monies and the resources available and access to it for persons to be able to come in and begin progressively to narrow that gap.
Until that happens, Georgette continues to worry about survival in a gentrified neighborhood that keeps developing new businesses that are mostly white. It is Tianshan, CGTN, Los Angeles.